To the Trump administration not changing its stance when it comes to Kilmar Abrego Garcia. That's the Prince George's County man currently detained overseas in El Salvador. The White House is appealing a court order that demands daily updates on efforts, though, to bring him back home to Maryland. They're also criticizing the senator for Maryland, Chris Van Hollen, his trip to El Salvador. And our Jess Arnold is live at Dulles Airport. Jess, the senator is expected back through Dulles sometime today, right?
Yeah, that's right. And we've been monitoring those flights in here from San Salvador. We have not seen him come through out of customs yet. This is where he would appear if he was coming on one of those overnight flights. I've also been reaching out to his team to see if they have any updates on when he might be taking that flight back here to the States. And we'll let you know when we hear back from them. Now, he did say yesterday when he was visiting El Salvador that he was not allowed to see or speak with Kilmar Abrego Garcia. He did say he was able to meet, though, with the vice president of El Salvador, and he asked why they are keeping Abrego Garcia there in their country.
And his answer was that the Trump administration is paying El Salvador, the government of El Salvador, to keep him at CCOT. There's no evidence that they are complying with that, or in fact, the United States Embassy here has told me they've received no direction from the Trump administration.
The White House says that Abrego Garcia will never live in the United States again. As you heard, the Trump administration is appealing the court order demanding updates on efforts to return the Maryland father of three. He's been in a notorious mega prison in El Salvador since he was mistakenly deported last month. Senator Van Hollen continues to emphasize that the DOJ has not charged Abrego Garcia with anything or presented factual evidence that he is connected to MS-13. Now, the White House upholds that he is a threat to the U.S. and slammed Van Hollen's trip at yesterday's briefing.
It's appalling and sad that Senator Van Hollen and the Democrats applauding his trip to El Salvador today are incapable of having any shred of common sense or empathy for their own constituents and our citizens.
Now, earlier this week, some Republican members of Congress visited El Salvador and shared pictures from inside the prison. Again, Senator Van Hollen said he was not allowed inside of the prison to see or speak with Abrego Garcia. We have been hearing, though, that other Democratic members of Congress are considering making a trip to El Salvador as well. So once we have those details, we'll pass them along to you. And once we hear back from Senator Van Hollen's team, we'll, of course, let you know his updates as well. Guys.
Notoriously dangerous prison at that. Jess Arnold, thank you so much. We'll stay in touch. If you see the senator, we will hopefully come back to you. We're also learning more about the Trump administration's attempts to paint this father as a violent gang member. The Department of Homeland Security has posted a civil protective order filed against him by his wife. That happened 4 years ago. Jennifer Vasquez Sura says that she did so after an argument because her previous relationship had been abusive. She also says she never pursued the matter, adding that she and her husband worked through the issues in counseling. She also denies that he is part of any gang. New this morning, we're hearing from Prince George's County State's Attorney Aisha Braveboy on the matter. Braveboy says that it's important to remember that he has never been criminally charged.
People have been just using terms like this is a gang member in a way to jade people against Mr. Garcia. And it's not just Mr. Garcia, it's any brown person that gets deported. And that's the biggest issue, because not everyone who comes here is a member of a gang.
We've been following this case for weeks. We have more in-depth reporting on our website for you, and you can catch up on all the stories we've done so far on WUSA9.com and on our free news app.